everyone and welcome to ZSR. Today we have an MMR Standard Tournament Season 3 race with the lower bracket round 2 with Painapple and Retronika. Today in the commentary booth we have 3 people for you. We have Captain ND13, Fox, and Skygoro. Say hello, you 3!
Hello, you 3.
Hello. How's everybody going?
Doing fantastic. We're going to be
Hello.
burning some... Hey there, Fox. Welcome aboard. We're going to be burning some midnight oil here for a nice nighttime race for you folks here for Majora's Mask Season 3. So, folks, we've got the Painapple versus Retronika, and again, this should be a fantastic match. What are you two hoping to see in this seed today?
Well, Painapple has definitely been surprising. Definitely a newcomer, but picking up a victory over Ace Slayer, knocking Ace Slayer out of the tournament, so definitely a possibility of a bracket buster here.
Indeed. Although, whoever wins this match is definitely going to have their work cut out for them because they will be facing the winner of Boo versus Keizo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whoever's facing that, the winner of that match is going to be another tough round.
Yeah, and let's see. Nika was brought down to the lower brackets by Skyward this past weekend. So again, definitely going to be interesting to see how this plays out. We didn't see anything on the clock tower, so it's going to be not too fast of a start here.
It was a red rupee, so generally you go for that. So
Indeed.
hopefully they do.
They'll
You take-
probably get the cash, yeah.
you take free money, 100%.
Check Tingle 5 purchase. Be disappointed when the big rupee is on the 40 purchase.
Yeah.
And yes, I will be here to discuss logic if there is any logic shenanigans, which
Hopefully we don't kerfuffle like we did a week ago.
Alright, it looks like Nika is grabbing the red rupee, but Painapple is not.
Alright, then I guess Painapple might be relying on the tree here, if not just going to do a Termina Field opener and get the money that way, or just get the bushes.
Yeah.
Logic is... It's a recommendation to the point where if you don't follow it, you will actively harm yourself, especially when you're looking for ice arrows and only ice arrows. So I really do recommend you pay attention and understand how the logic works if you are to race one of these seeds.
Indeed, and let's see what we got. Oh, okay, game calling me a liar. The silver rupee is on the 5 rupee purchase today.
That's just free stonks right there.
Alright, so yeah, that looks like Nika's now going to do the observatory opener, or at least go check East Clocktown Ledge.
Nika is like a variation of the south opener where you go north, get the East Clocktown chest, and then go into South Terma Field for checks. Whereas Painapple is going to do the observatory opener here. That's a red potion.
Free red potion.
And that's a spilt red potion, unfortunately.
Yep.
Everybody's on my case for an earlier bracket match about runners skipping a Wath hint. The chance of that happening is kind of small, but if it is, I kind of hope they don't just like try to skip something like that. But that aside, we'll see what's going on.
Admittedly, I didn't get the best angle to see if that was a guild. I think it's a wooden chest on the stump.
Yeah, I didn't see any gold there.
Alright, well, we got some cash in the observatory, but unfortunately that's gonna do us no good at the moment. Got our first hint of the night coming up here. Let's see what this one says.
Yuck.
Ooh, East Clocktown Way of the Hero. Yeah, that's a really weird one because that has so many different potential spheres. That can either just be chilling on the ledge, which in this case it wasn't. It could be on a minigame, or it could be on Madame Aroma 2.
Yep. I think East Clocktown and Stockpot Inn are probably one of my least favorites to get.
Got a not required bomb bag on boat archery.
Hmm.
And looks like we have a dead pineapple.
Yeah, but it didn't award anything to Nika on that front, unfortunately.
Yep.
I think
Nika-
accidental grotto re-entry as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that was accidental.
Goron Village.
Sure, I probably won't. I probably will at some point. I just haven't gotten a chance to play it yet.
Alright, the bomb shop had a gold rupee. So that could be a good emergency cash injection in the event a wallet shows up, for example. Nika finding both Goron Village Way of the Hero hints.
Yep.
So those are Sphere Zero Way of the Hero hints, so we might be seeing an early village, who knows?
Yeah. Get some Gorman race action. Talking to the wrong person. Goron Mask.
Sure, why not?
Let's just start out strong. Gorman Bros have Goron Mask.
Yeah, and it looks like Painapple is also heading in this direction as well, so should be rewarded with that Goron Mask fairly soon. Goron Mask just a good speed advantage more than anything.
Oh, absolutely.
This is the Piet Grotto early variation of the observatory openers. A few people do this. It's not uncommon.
Makes sense, because Observatory is technically out of logic until bombs show up. So, projectiles as well, because of the whole Bomber Kids kerfuffle or Deku Mask to go in from the back, take your pick.
It's less about the observatory being out of logic and more of the you want to do P-Hat early choice.
Ah, I see.
Because other people do P-Hat early.
Sometimes I do P-Hat like day 2 when I'm on my way to ranch, like Gorman Ranch, so.
Nice 47 on Gorman race from Nika.
Oh, yeah. Was very nice. Well,
All that for a refund. Alright, so Goron Mask right now, Goron Mask by itself only gives us just one check, and that's Goron Chess minigame.
Punch Rock.
Punch Rock, yeah.
Two.
Alright, quad hints time. Here we go. Snowhead Foolish minus the song. Ocean Spider
a
House
good hint.
dead. Ranch Sisters dead. South Clocktown
Clocktown.
Woth. Oh. The chest,
Right.
The chest on the straw roof wasn't gilded, right?
No.
So it's either Central Pillar or Moon's Tier.
I think Postman's Hat is multifaceted, right? So
Postman's Hat is a multi-location, yeah.
So that would mean
It would not be Woth unless it is the Woth item.
And what were the other hints? Was it Ranch Sisters and Ocean Spider House dead?
yeah, Ocean Spider House and Ranch Sisters dead.
Okay.
Nika's going for whatever's in the tree.
It must be pretty important to get it without a projectile, just getting the bad bats out of the way.
Outer Keg.
Oh.
That's
Keg?
definitely worth it.
Keg W, that's a, like,
I mean, you
Sphere
might
1
as well-
keg, possibly.
You might as well just go check the song right now. Song knowledge is extremely important.
Indeed.
Right. Okay.
Magic power upgrade
Ooh.
on, what was that?
Swamp Spider House is not required, so that means it's logically extended magic.
It doesn't mean it's logically extended magic. The other magic could just be around.
Oh, that's fair. Ooh, that was a bottle on the tourist center.
This is a weird. Like, all these random freestandings you can get out of logic are just things that you want to get.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely not going to say no to a bottle, especially since that pretty much opens up a couple of nice good checks in Swamp. Makes Woods of Mystery much more efficient.
Yeah, and it looks like Nika's the only one that's completely stayed away from town, while Painapple's going to be checking town mostly.
From chat, the other magic just needs to be the same sphere to Swamp's Firehouse. No, it doesn't have to be really any spheres. All that matters is that the other magic is not locked behind that magic. That's all that matters for that to not be required.
Madame Aroma has captains. That's way to go.
Okay. So
the heroes aren't looking too great.
2 song items in the first 10 minutes is, as a runner, that's something you actually almost always want to see, because having to hunt for those in the end game especially, I mean, having said that, no sign of Mirror Shield, but having to hunt for these later when you have almost all the entire world open to you is never a good time.
Wondering if Nika's going to add a logic doggy racetrack. Store cape is foolish.
Which unfortunately kills beavers. Having said that, that's probably going to be a sometimes hint.
Probably. That's how it works.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Only always. Well, left path dead.
That's one of our sometimes hints with the left side well chest being hinted.
You know that means right side well is going to have something right.
Probably. Maybe the mirror shield chest.
Right side well has been like really rearing its ugly head in brackets. It's ridiculous how many times well's been required the past 2 weeks compared to the entire rest of the tournament.
I would have to agree. If anything, in Season 3, you can't stay away from well. Whether you're being baited into well, or have to go there via logic, but I don't know.
Now, seeing that keg early makes me wonder that, if bombs are late to the bandwagon here, besides the boat archery one, obviously, if bombs are late to the bandwagon, are we going to see improvised keg explosives used for a while?
I see no reason not to at this point.
I mean, it's a little too early now, because there's still plenty of Sphere 0, Sphere 1 stuff to do.
It looks
The
like...
Swamp Deed on the Postman game.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's kind of an interesting pickup, because that does lead to a check in Way of the Hero.
And Storms on the Ranch. You hate to see it.
Oh dear.
I mean, you do hate to see it, but you do have song knowledge, so now you know what you do need. So, getting it out of the way is not a bad play. Though, storms could be required, and we could have that Pamela seed that everybody has been clamoring for.
I mean, as long as we don't see that Iconic Canyon Foolish kerfuffle, we should be in business. Alright, and Nika is going to do Goron chest minigame, and there's that gilded chest. Looking good that this is our progression here. Oh my... This item better be a troll given what we're hearing right now.
I'm not really a stranger to love. I know the rules, you know.
So do I. We're literally getting rickrolled on an MMR restream. How is this stop me if you've heard this before.
Banks 3 is a purple rupee. That's our second sometimes hint.
Yep.
So Nika's not having a good time with this maze.
Oh man, getting no openings even to do a skip. Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, this is basically just a bad maze.
With doing the buffering method with what Nika has is not great either.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh gosh, Painapple took a death to the Dodongos.
Yeah. Ouch.
I mean, with the Dongos, especially with Goron, 3 well-timed punches and they're out of there. You don't really... You could do the safe method with crouch stabs, but if you time your Goron punches...
Going for jump slashes. I honestly am surprised. The jump slashes are harder, not easier.
Man, Nika is having not fun with chess minigame. Not going to have enough money to go another round.
Even worse, if she tries to go another round, she is going to miss room key, and that would and while room key wasn't anything, that would be like she might. Oh gosh, she's very close to missing it, but she got it. While room key was nothing, that would have probably not felt good to miss.
Indeed.
I hate seeing Painapple put so much time into this check, especially it's a one-off check and it might pay off, but they seem to be having a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, for this, if nothing else, you do get a full wallet out of this, which is probably more so what he's thinking about, more so than the one-off check. And going back on Nika's scenario for a second, there is a good bet that Goron chess minigame is progression. So now Nika not having the cash is definitely going to eat into some time here.
Yeah, and what's definitely going to eat up some time for Painapple is these safe crouch stab strats. You'll get the job done, yeah, but I don't know. I just think the Goron method with the 3 spaced out punches is the best option there. It's gonna be nothing. What a bummer.
Bit unfortunate. And now we're gonna see Nika check the observatory wall. If this is important, I would wager we're probably gonna see a keg purchase here. I have no idea. Maybe that was a wooden chest?
It's wooden.
Looked like brown, yeah, small brown wooden.
So yeah, that Snowhead Temple, foolish except for the song, does have some interesting implications, suggesting that you could complete Snowhead Temple as your first logical dungeon, which means we have to see sometime between completing any other before completing any other dungeon, we have to see Fire Arrows and Lullaby, and Magic and Magic.
That Magic not required hint is like the best hint ever. Like,
indeed.
I hate when Magic's on an always check and it's without the required and unrequired hints.
Yeah.
We've seen that this required text come into significance a lot. We've had a lot of cases where boat archery in particular has had significant items, if not just outright progression. Boat archery tends to have an elemental arrow in the Seed's Eye Call, at least.
Alright, Termina Field Scrub is absolutely nothing, so that's good.
Painapple needing to soar.
I don't know if they checked Punch Rock. I would have gotten out and checked Punch Rock.
There might not
I
be
don't
enough
think
time.
Painapple has enough time, yeah.
Yeah, it's already about to turn 12 o'clock, and I think he wants to just dump the rupees before rescuing Blast Mask Lady. It's a good play.
Going back right for the chess minigame.
Deku Mask on Bank 1.
There you go. Now we're on to something. That puts a lot of checks into play, especially in Swamp.
Oh, that's actually not great for Nika, considering Nika's blown so much, 90 rupees so far on the chess minigame.
And the chess minigame is still trolling her.
Man, maybe don't get this song. It's got to be the song, right?
I think it is.
I think it's the actual song that is preventing progression here.
Because, yeah, this is clearly a hug left wall maze. And unfortunately, Nika needs to get back all the way around. There we go. Oh, come on. You got...
It's not. You have to cut in and then go left.
It's corner to corner.
Oh my goodness.
Good
Oh my
grief.
Oh my goodness, that's just rough.
Okay, yeah. Painapple did rescue Blast Mask Lady, but it was just a red rupee.
Yeah.
I missed initially what it was, but then I saw the rupee count.
I think Guru had rupees or a heart piece. She just goes back. Oh, it was a heart piece.
Alright. Great Fairy rewards are choose and a heart piece. So, nothing of importance on Fairy. So, the big question mark to me with that Deku Mask is the only thing stopping us now from being able to turn in that Swamp title deed is a bow.
Yeah.
And that is a way of the hero check in Goron Village. So I'm wondering if we're looking at potentially a very early burning of a Wath here.
As early as the Waths that are listed, yeah, I would say so.
Now, having said that, this Swamp title deed is logically locked by Bunnyhood.
Right.
Correct.
So now the next $1 million question is, where's Bunnyhood? Now it could just be chilling right here on Deku Playground, which Painapple is going to go ahead and check immediately for us, thanks to the good old Day 2 cheese strats.
With a land deed and a bow that, or rather that ball, excuse me. No, that ball's in logic.
And that's Swamp.
With a bow, that magic is in logic in the swamp. But thankfully it is not required.
Indeed. So, here's a question. Can Logic expect you to backdoor the Swamp Grotto with Goron Mask if you rescue Kome and take the boat to Deku Palace?
No.
I think you have to have Pictograph Box, right?
If you
Put
use,
that in Logic.
if you take the boat, you just need Deku to get over there.
Oh, that's fair. So,
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I think your next play is to not beeline Swamp per se, but definitely think about that as your next stop. And I think Painapple's going to grab a red potion for that reason.
Looks like Nika's gonna get more money for treasure chest minigame.
I mean,
No.
when in doubt, the Dodongos will deliver.
I mean, I
You might have some trouble getting the Deku mask, which could be a real big issue.
bank first then chess game. Yeah, that's a smart play. But East Clock Town Moth probably looking more like captain's hat, but you never know. There's so many checks there.
Indeed, and that you know for a fact that chess minigame is going to be hanging on Nika's mind for a while.
A correction, Nika doesn't want to hear the song that's on Chess Game again in her life.
Alright, well, and because of the kerfuffle with, because of the whole kerfuffle with, chess minigame, her in-game time is also significantly behind Painapple here.
Yeah.
Now, on the flip side, Painapple's seen that keg, and probably wants it.
Oh, we're getting Goron pound strats for a second here. Oh, just a miss.
Good thing you could just punch the bomb bag out of his hand.
Yeah. A little bit of a head start. He didn't get far.
Painaple's gonna get that bottle up there. Honestly, probably just get it after doing day 2 woods. Be a little bit quicker.
It's probably going to be a situation of, ooh, shiny bottle.
Ooh, shiny bottle, and definitely don't want to spill any Chateau if we come across it, you know?
Yeah.
At least that's why I would get that early.
No, Painapple hasn't gotten the keg. In fact, I don't even think they checked the tree.
He did. He did look at the
Painapple
tree.
knows that the keg is there, just decided not to go get it yet.
Yeah, because if you don't know the setup to sneak around that last bat or get all the bats out of the way ahead of time that are still flying around, it can be a bit of an annoying check. And I didn't
IGT stands for in-game time for chat.
Alright, and we did see Big Bomb Bag. It was just red rupees. Painapple probably not going to be too annoyed to see that 4th heart piece. Nothing of note in day 2 woods so far, but we got 2 more checks coming up with the witches.
Because we have big auto skip allowed, you don't have to take the boat here, but if the Painapple's not comfortable, probably just take the boat.
The boat's sped up anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the universe.
And Nika's going to go get the song on Graves 1, so that's gonna be pretty good. Oh, Postman's hat.
Alright.
Fascinating. It's another check, if nothing else.
Yeah, there's no reason's gonna be foolish at this point, I don't think. Unless the bottles are just not required at all. But so might as well go check that. Another hint.
Butler dead.
Well, these hints are looking pretty trash today. Well, the always and sometimes hints specifically.
And that blue bubble is being not nice to Nika.
In the sense of trash, not hinting, you know, it's nice that these checks are out of the way, but at the same time, you know, we still want to know where our stuff is eventually.
Yeah.
Yep. Painapple's taking the boat. There's the bow.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, time to go turn in that swamp title deed. Eventually. Definitely, you finish up Palace and get that out of the way first. You know, get the Bean Daddy chest while you have bottles and whatnot, and Painapple doesn't have Storm either, so having the bottle is definitely a plus.
I am gonna track items from here, because that ball on Deku Playground could be the only logical one for the bow, potentially. Knowing how Season 3 is with bottles, I kind of do want to keep track of that, just so everybody's aware.
Indeed.
Season 3 has had a very strong track record of giving you one bottle and then the other bottles are like terrible locations.
It could be worse. There could not have been a bottle on the tourist center.
Yeah, that one's really not bad.
And unfortunately, you know, this isn't... oh, Painapple's about to get sandwiched.
Yep, cornered.
Halt.
That's the
Yeet.
very bad luck that you can get. You can actually not get seen by that second one, but it's a little finicky to try to not get seen there.
Yeah, Painapple not gonna get fooled by the same trick twice here. Out of the way, Skulltula. We have work to do. Oh, wait. This is probably setting up for a death warp.
Yep, didn't have any bombs, so no reason to go Grave 2.
I think it's of relevance of whether or not you know where the bows, like, but there's another bottle around. There's Fire Arrow.
Yep, this is making sense. This is almost turning into Rush Snowhead.
Yeah.
Now we just need magic. And Lullaby, obviously.
Bomb shoes don't work unless you have a bomb bag. Put them in, and we've seen that the one bomb bag that we do have access to is not required, so nobody's going to be going for that.
That's very peculiar right there.
The fire arrows?
Yeah, like we're with the foolish. This now the question is, where's Lullaby? We got a big chest in.
It's honestly
graveyard.
Eden Mask. Looks like Lullaby could be here, actually.
Yeah, because if Lullaby's here, we still have a few checks in the north, and the Village Wath could just be magic, in which case, well, and we also have Goron Baby as well, and it's literally only bombs stopping us at this point from putting this song into logic, so... You do need bombs for this, right?
The magic cannot be Wath anymore because the magic in Swamp Spider House is now in logic.
Right.
Nika. Rough.
Boy, enemies just giving runners all sorts of hard times today. But remind me again, do you need bombs for the song check?
Which one?
The graveyard song check.
No,
not the song.
Okay,
Just
well that
case for day 2, you have to blow up a wall.
Okay, so this has
the slice, merciless.
So yeah, this song with Captain's Hat is already in logic too. So
yeah, this is like a little bit of the rough part of getting early captains. Like you just have to deal with low heart Iron Knuckles, and you get one shot if you get hit.
Yeah, I feel like sword strats are definitely safer. Goron faster. Swords. Oh man, Painapple. These runners are not having a good time.
No, they are not. The seed in general is just rickrolling them both. That's going to be the theme of the seed at this point, now that we've heard that.
Yeah, all we need now is an awful casino for a song item.
While the Spider-Man 2 pizza mission theme plays.
Oh no, Nika took another death.
Ouch. At least deaths aren't particularly punishing in MM.
Yeah, but you want this song, even though this is probably going to be another big time loss.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nika's just having both runners, to be fair, are having real bad times with what they're currently trying to do, so...
Stalagmite jump here, this jump we call Stalagmite jump, you can just fall and miss it over and over. Which it's you can't do it 100% of the time. And then sometimes it just works. Nika just walking out, and that's not gonna...
Oh, we got New Wave as the Sonata check.
Literally the one dungeon opener song that doesn't open up gossips right now.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking this is definitely Lullaby.
Actually, it could be Lullaby on Go On Baby.
Yeah, because
True.
that just got put into play with the Kome bow.
But Fox, vanilla songs are gross.
I mean, they are. I'm not going to argue with you there.
I tend to not to think of vanilla songs with just songs and song locations.
Oh, Sonata. So Fox is right
Okay.
on the money, probably.
Yeah, and Captain's Hat is your Waffany's Clock Town, so.
And nothing on Kita, so more than likely something in Woodfall Temple. Or Gossips.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if we saw magic power in Woodfall Temple. Because magic has to show up sometime before you have the ability to full clear a dungeon. Or the ability to get the boss Blue Warp song, I should say.
Painapple is having some trouble. Alright, got the jump, so should be okay from here.
Yeah, unfortunately it is a little on the tough side to see Painapple's hearts because they very closely match what a dim heart would look like.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
So yeah, Painapple's going to have to do the rest of Woodfall on one heart. Which, to be fair, taking a KO will send him right back to the entrance again. MM deaths are not nearly as punishing.
Oh, to be brown. Can tell.
There's the heart piece, so yep, that's a full heal. I don't think Painapple's going to object to that.
Given what we've seen so far, I believe Lullaby is most likely just vanilla at this point.
I think I would agree with you on that front. It's highly unlikely that... I mean, I would be very shocked if Goron Village gave us Mirror Shield.
Yeah, I'm thinking Goron Lullaby too, because if you want Snowhead Temple to be the first completable dungeon in Logic, that's probably going to be a Woodfall Temple dip for Magic to then finish that. Even though you could technically beat Woodfall Temple with what you have right now. Or rather, what Painapple has.
Yeah.
Which I think they're going back to Graveyard to possibly get the song.
Yeah, and this will ultimately play out in his favor here because he's already hit the owl. He can just go right back and clear the dungeon. And with Bow in tow, also
This
do
is
Honey and
Test
Darling 3.
Game for Painapple. And getting incredibly bad luck with the targets. Lovely.
There's a single rupee in the box! There's a single rupee in the box!
That's alright. Looks like Painapple's just going to improvise with Town Archery. Hopefully this is a purple rupee or better.
Fun fact, this is why you hit... This is... Those targets in the basket all are checks that you can randomize, and if you have them shuffled, you want to hit them from up top just so stuff like that doesn't happen.
Indeed.
Yeah.
They're kind of bad. They're kind of really bad if you don't just hit them up top, because you'll grab them immediately if you hit them up top.
N64 Zelda physics, folks.
There's the bow for Nika.
Where the nanosecond any item hit stops on terrain that isn't completely 90 degrees, it stops completely with no friction whatsoever.
Hey,
Alright.
that's 100.
Never punished, folks. Never punished.
Should have enough time to do at least one round.
Yeah, one round coming from Painapple.
Hopefully
yeah.
not nearly as bad luck as Nika.
Here's something we haven't seen all day. The rest of the Tingle checks, but nothing on Swamp Tingle. Just money.
Yep.
Nope, that's a dead end.
And that's also a dead.
Be able to cheat right here. That's it.
Why do you do this to us, chess minigame?
Should be able to get.
No, that's
Okay.
it.
Yep. Okay, we're good.
All right, what do we
Hey,
got
what-
here?
Oh,
That's the bunny hood.
that's huge. That is a huge logical indicator. That does put the Swamp Title Deed Tournament for Goron Village into play. If it weren't for the song on Captain's Hat, I would almost say rush that right now.
Oh man, that made me
Like,
laugh. Really
It does look like Painapple's going north.
Wow, that is a huge break for Painapple. Now, having said that, Nika is going to give this another stab. Except, oh yeah, this is open on day 3. Never mind.
All right, here we go.
Just not open on night 3.
Right.
Right, this is round 4. This for Nika.
Rick rolled forever. Nika, come on, you got this.
Already getting roadblocked. Ooh,
Dampe Digging has Blast Mask not required. What an interesting hint. We got a bomb bag that's not required and Blast Mask that's not required.
We have 2 explosives on always checks hinted not required. So
What is happening in this chess mini game?
just kidding.
Nika,
Oh.
please. Nika, please. Oh!
Oh my goodness. It was almost a straight line. Ah. the crouch spams. Yeah, she knows. She knows that's a huge logical finger point. All right, we're gonna see Snowhead tingle now from Painapple. Absolutely nothing.
I'm just gonna give a hot take. So regarding those 2 explosives, we could be in for a little bit of trouble if
You
they
mean-
don't go for them and there's something behind explosives.
Ooh.
And they lock the other 2 bomb bags. If that occurs, you're gonna have to go for one or the other. And yeah, that's gonna be a little problematic. Yeah, there's Lullaby.
Yeah, that pretty much was a guarantee at this point. Now the
Yeah,
next $1 million.
we can waste all our money buying kegs and just using them over doing Dampe, which I think is a bad idea. Like
And
you get that Dampe hint, I would probably just go for it, but that's just me.
All right, what's in the Goron shop? Light arrows.
Alright.
Not going to turn those down, that's for sure. Unfortunately, that probably is the Wath. Excuse me?
Keaton Mask had Ice Arrow. Where was Keaton Mask again?
Keaton Mask was in...
It was in Graveyard.
Yeah.
Day 1
Oh
great
no,
bat.
is this one of those seeds again?
Well, at least we're going to get the Swamp Title Deed turned into, so let's see what this is. Although, again, having said that, this is probably nothing now that Light Arrows definitely satisfies the Wath. Yep. The bunny hood was a big fat bait. Double defense is nice, though.
I would hate for Painapple to miss out on Sonata. So I would think inverting probably. Well, they probably still have enough time though, but not much.
I'm tempted to believe that hookshot is somewhere bad.
Me too, actually.
Well, considering this, all the state is given, Hook could be our go mode.
Now, given that Snowhead's foolish except for the song, oh, nice wallet.
That's
Anybody
a
thinking
big
Hook on?
chest.
Anyone thinking Hook on Springtime?
There's magic.
There's the other one. Okay. Yeah, that's a big chest.
That could be a problem. I think the last thing Painapple wants to do now that Fire Arrows just popped up is check Keg Trial and Hot Spring Water. Because those just got put into play with fire. Actually, no, Hot Spring we can't do without either burning another keg or explosives, so never mind. Alright, here's our postman's hat check. Oh yeah, we saw this already, never mind.
We might need moons here.
That's right, the South Clocktown Wath hasn't been satisfied yet.
Yeah.
And
this is not fun.
you know what the weird thing is? We've seen Hookshot on Clocktown Central Pillar a couple times.
Oh, absolutely. We saw a bow.
Yeah, hook to bow is what
we saw. Bow to hook there.
Is it going to be the other way around, where it's where it's bow to moons here to hook? All right, I think Painapple is. Well, Painapple's going to go do the Coast Grotto.
That's Sonata, and I don't think that's. I mean, next cycle, okay, but I don't think this is a good play, personally.
Yeah, I mean, Cape is foolish, so at the very least you don't have to go everywhere. Excuse me, everywhere else in Cape. But on the flip side, these checks are Sphere 0, so. Well, the fish check is Sphere 0 and the Grotto, but Great Bay Tingle also could have something as well. When in doubt, improvise with the bow. So Nika's going to get her magic and wallet here, so... I also forgot what was on the business scrub. It couldn't have been anything if Painapple didn't go back for it.
No.
Although, having said that, Painapple didn't have a full wallet either, so...
I really don't like that we have 2 explosives on always checks. I really don't.
I'm actually a little bit worried that... I know not required doesn't mean foolish, but...
It does not.
But, you know, we've seen foolish bomb bags before, you know. As unlikely
I mean, it could
as
just mean we're going to get a bomb bag pretty soon.
It could. It could be that one's just chilling on the labfish.
In my opinion, just get the blast mask.
Yeah, because that's on... Painapple might be thinking that. I had no idea what that was.
Well, I guess Painapple's not doing graveyard. I guess.
Excuse me. I need to look that back. Was that Mirror Shield on Curiosity Shop, guy? It totally was.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We might need Giant's Wallet.
Oh, no. Chat.
Oh. Yeah, that is problematic right there. If that's required. Blue warp is most likely required, and then if egg is dead, you're in for some fun.
Yeah, because well, it's there. We already have storms, so
It looks like people are really wanting Pamela to have that second wallet.
I mean, what's like assuming healing is on, let's say, Boss Blue Warp. Actually, healing on Boss Blue Warp would be a huge indicator.
Storms was on Romani's game, so keg locked.
And the keg just got put into logic by Komei's bow, so
Yeah.
the good news is Nika is farming cash here with light arrows, so she is going to come across Deku Mask pretty soon.
And also smartly routing in gossip stones while
Indeed.
getting that money.
Painapple is about to get Bank 2 as well, and that's been that just got put into logic with the wallet as well. Now we know Bank 3 is nothing, but Mirror Shield on All Knight's Mask? Well now.
Pineapple not buying a keg, you can get that chest.
I think he's thinking about it. Or just waiting for the transition before moving.
A long think.
We're seeing Final Hours Bombers checks as well from Nika, because this is something easy that's easy to forget when a projectile is late. I wouldn't call bow super late in this case, but it's definitely not, like, in your opener for sure.
Yeah. At this point, for Painapple, if you're gonna miss out on Song Knowledge and Grave, I think you have to beat Snowhead Temple this cycle.
He could do that, so that's probably exactly what he wants to do. See what keg trial is for us this time around. A blue rupee.
Goodness, sacrifice to the toilet god.
Oh, we could check Goron Race after the
Whoa. FD on toilet god.
Ooh, FD before remains. You always love to see it.
Oh, that means that there's no paper items in Snowhead Temple. Nice. I guess Pineapple's just not going to graveyard just yet.
It might be the first thing he does next cycle, to be fair. To be fair, Painapple isn't necessarily missing out on anything at the moment by doing this, because on one end, yes, the progression is we don't have necessarily any indication that Hugo is required, for example, but on the flip side, Painapple is going to be able to do Snowhead Temple in one fell swoop here because it's foolish. You might as well get it done, clear springtime, and then cycle reset and get Sonata for the next cycle. So Painapple's able to keep himself busy at the moment.
What do you think, Fox and Captain? What do you think Hook would be in springtime, maybe?
I'm actually almost banking on it at this point.
Be the cringe Hook and Spring Seed.
If Hook is not there, if Hook is not behind springtime, then maybe Giant's Wallet, because yeah, that Mirror Shield is definitely eyeing our runners.
Well, Bank 3 is hinted dead.
Indeed.
Yep. Alright, routed in gossips. Let's see if it pays off.
Oh
does.
my goodness.
Oh
dear.
my god. That is huge.
Yeah, that's almost logical icon access. We're just looking for a hook shot. Rush Shrine, anybody? Wait, no, we can't. We need hook shot anyway.
Anyone for
We could have a hook shot or Zoramask Go mode today.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, this could be nasty from here. If it's like Hook and Spring, and then you get Elegy on your Blue Warp, leading to Zora and STT. Have fun finding that second wallet if it's required. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, good grief.
Yeah,
Okay.
that second wallet could be literally anywhere if the game is forced wide open.
Yeah,
So actually, you don't want to find Hook.
Yeah,
you don't want to find Hook at all.
Well, what you want to see is all your songs before needing Mirror Shield. Now, having said that, we can't check them all yet because we need Zora for eggs, and Hookshot for eggs for that matter. That is a red rupee. In Pat to Snowhead. Looks like Nika's just going to go ahead and rush Bank 2.
I mean, why not? You got Bank 3 hinted. Might as well just get it out of the way.
We did. I guess soaring out.
I guess it's like somebody in chat said, gonna cycle and try it again, I guess.
I think one thing I should briefly mention, just for context for anybody who doesn't know, I was complaining about that's a big chest on the South Clock Town Day 3.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody who doesn't know, I was we have Dampe as a blast mask and boat archery is a bomb bag, which is very problematic right now because they're both in logic. Painapple, you cannot do this on night 3.
Yep, everybody has noped out.
Yeah. Staff room had Keaton though, so was it Keaton on staff room? Yeah, it was Keaton.
So the problem is they're both specified not required, but that means that they don't. You can get one or the other in this situation and have it lead to something important. Like, I'm just being flat out honest about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're both in logic too. We have Sonata, we've got Captain's Hat, so both of them are in logic.
Yeah.
Neither runner also elected to check that Mask of Truth, because I'm pretty sure you still get 2 hours after the start of night 3 to check it. Although, maybe double dipping Ranch was a little unappealing in Nika's case, because she already did that for Storms.
Looks like Nika's also gonna just go Woodfall Temple.
You can also keg it, but I really... Like, these always checks aren't, like, the worst, and having the explosives does save you time later.
Yeah, Nika did get FD.
Yeah, FD was on Toilet Hand.
We're seeing Milk Road Tingle. I don't think this has been seen yet. And to answer question, chat, no, Nika is actually out of magic. It's not really that dark. I can see some textures through the magic bar. I wasn't paying attention to what Tingle had. Must have been junk if Painapple didn't buy anything.
Yeah, I didn't see anything more on Tingle.
Nika making sure to not get caught in a soldier scrub sandwich. Deku Soldier's really getting their money's worth today, though, to be fair.
Alright, Alright, Bank 2 did. I think Nika checked that though.
And Painapple is
Oh.
waiting for Curiosity Shop. This
Yeah.
is burning a little bit of time here. Although at the same time, besides gossips, not sure what else you can do to wait the clock out here.
If you want to wait, just do gossips. If you've got nothing else to do, just do it.
Yeah, and for all we know, Gibdo Mask is Garo locked, so who knows? I mean, maybe Painapple gets bailed out and Gibdo's just chilling in Woodfall Temple, but you can't really bank on that when there's not a whole lot left to go at this point, because we've already found so much. We're literally looking assuredly we're looking for Zora Mask and Hookshot. That's it. You know, Mirror Shield is and if we're looking for Mirror Shield, then we're looking for Adult's Wallet. But even still, the number of items we actually need is not much.
Really want these two to go back for that chest before going up Snowhead, because you're gonna lock yourself out from doing that chest. Like, just go get a keg and go open that chest. Really. Just,
Yeah.
that's like the safest thing you can do right here. Because once you beat Snowhead, you can't get that chest in the Lens Cave anymore. And it's a big chest, and it's in Logic, so you...
Oh, because the ice platforms are gone, I getcha.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense. Ice melts in spring, usually.
What are you doing here, Painapple?
Yeah, there could be bombs in Woodfall Temple, but don't count on there being bombs in Woodfall Temple. We have 2 of them hinted, and the others can be behind that. Like, if that's like Hook right there.
Oh, Painapple actually never got the keg. I just realized Painapple actually never went to went and picked up keg from the tree. He saw it,
Right.
just didn't get it because at the time he didn't have a bow.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on there.
Although, that being said, Painapple can now route in Swamp Archery. You know the third Foolish is going to be someplace we've seen now, right? Like,
yeah.
Probably... where could a Foolish be at this point?
Swamp, 100%. Or, not Swamp, but, Springtime.
Mountain Village could be a Foolish, yeah. Twin Islands, rather. Twin Islands seems the more likely one at this point. If there's nothing in Springtime. Bats.
I'm gonna have to mention, I think we've seen everything. No, we haven't seen Woodfall Temple. There could be another bow in Woodfall Temple.
Could be.
Sonata was Way of the Hero. Or at least on Captain's hat.
I'm just checking to see whether or not that bottle in Deku Playground is like straight up required.
Yeah, like it's the only one. It's the only one we've logically been able to reach.
Yeah.
The other one is locked by land title deed.
A road to Southern Swamp Foolish would be hilarious, but it would also mean that Pamela's dead, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
It would mean Pamela is dead, yes. I mean, it's not the Boat bows to be considered here. It's the bottle locks all bottles trope, which is kind of bad because that means your balls can just be in trash locations and just not care.
Oh yeah.
But Painapple has 2 balls, so if it just ends up being you gotta do eggs, that's a good thing for his position.
Yeah, 2 bottle eggs is a lot better than 1 bottle eggs. Alright, Painapple, mild struggle, but even still gets the perfect for Swamp Archery. We'll see if this is any good.
Where was the ball that Nika doesn't have?
Nika did not pick up the one on Deku Playground because she got Deku Mask very late.
Yeah, that was a question from chat. It's Deku Playground. That's the only in Logic Ball we've seen.
And with the keg in tow, Painapple's just going to go ahead and get Storms, probably check Doggy Racetrack while he's at it. Could Snowhead Temple have bottles? Probably.
Possibly, yeah.
Because Kome, the bow was bottle locked. So if anything's so bottles could be behind fire arrows.
I was looking very closely at that small gilded chest for a Moon's Tear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now Moon's Tear is definitely a big question mark because, yeah, we know South Clock Central Pillar is a gilded chest, and we know South Clocktown's Way of the Hero.
Hopefully getting Storms here will push Painapple to go Graveyard.
I don't see why he wouldn't at this point, just seeing as it's...
I know you think you need bombs to do Day Grade 2 and you want to get everything as much as you can, but I think Song Knowledge outweighs that.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
and plus we do know that it's required anyway for Keaton Mask leading to
Ice Arrows, yeah.
to Ice, yeah. Having said that, we really just need Hookshot to blast the seed wide open here. There's a gilded chest back there.
Yep.
There's Hookshot.
Oh,
Alright,
boy.
so a Zora Go mode seed.
Have
Gotcha.
fun. Have fun. Although having said that, it's probably just chilling on Clocktown Central Pillar now.
Yeah. And I mean, having Hook to Go mode Snowhead Temple is pretty fantastic.
Indeed. We actually might... I'm wondering if we're just going to see Nika... I'm wondering how she's gonna respond to this, because if me knowing about the Central Pillar, I personally would have wanted to rush that, hoping that it's Zora Mask and then bingo seed solved. Hopefully I don't need Giant's Wallet.
Yeah.
So I wonder if she's going to... Nice couples mask. I wonder if she's going to rush, literally just zip to day 3 after finishing Woodfall Temple just to verify, and then just spend another cycle clearing dungeons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the hookshot is nice, but we can't do Pirate's Fortress, unfortunately, without Zora Mask, so... Zora being the last item to find isn't the worst thing in the universe, because it definitely locks out a few dense areas. There's another gilded chest.
Okay.
Okay.
If that was Letter of Cafe, that would be, like, fantastic to get right there.
I would like to point out that that is also a Stockpot in-locked room key, since Mask of Truth was on Staff Room. Lol.
Well, no, the room key wasn't locked by that. It was bank 1 for Deku.
Oh.
Aroma had
you know what it is?
Captain's
Painapple's doing dog race right now, and I just immediately assumed.
Oh, okay. Lens.
Okay.
Could be required. I don't know.
I mean, it's nice to at least not be last locationing, but... Oh, Giant Swallow on Shiro, anybody?
Yeah, I mean... If logic points in the way of Mirror Shield, that's gonna be unfortunate. Because then, at that point, even if we get Zora Mask, it's gonna be a wallet hunt.
Indeed. Yeah, and again, wallets, literally the only 2 checks that are locked by Giant's Wallet are Bank 3, which we know is dead, and this the Curiosity Shop purchase. So, given that, yeah, the wallet can be literally anywhere. Literally anywhere.
It's not like you need magic definitely helps out with like Gecko, but it's not like you need it. It's still rarely or relatively fast clear, so
Mhm.
it's not that big of a deal to have whether you have magic or not.
Painapple is not going to graveyard. That is not a good decision at this point, because yeah, on Deku got magic. It can be like, you know, it. There's a waft for East Cloth Town. You should really just go and check.
I'm actually very surprised Painapple hasn't at least gone to Snowhead Temple, knowing the whole foolish except for the song kerfuffle.
There's a
Oh.
bomb bag.
All
There's
right,
the bomb bag we
so
need.
Crisis averted with the bomb bag situation.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now here's a question. Has the seed ever given 2 dungeons that both said foolish except for the song? Like, could there be a case where it said Woodfall and Snowhead Temple are both foolish except for the song?
No, but I have had a Temple Way of the Hero and one Temple Foolish except for song, which I think indicates first logical temple. So, I don't know.
That bomb bag's not first logical. The other 2 are also available. Like the bomb bag on boat archery is available, which is just behind this, and then the blast mask on Dampe is also just available.
This one's just probably the most convenient one given the circumstances.
Yeah.
Not even probably, it's just definitely more convenient.
Alright, if the blue warp is healing, things are really going to get interesting.
If Blue Warp is healing, we're in big trouble.
Let's have it. It's gonna be healing for Giant Smash, and everybody's gonna hate everything.
We found FD though, so don't we not have to worry about that at this point?
It could be bait if it's healing for Giant's Mask, because the foolish except songs can serve just they can point to not required items if it's healing.
By the way, this is old Dawa.
Does,
Quite the boss. Whoop, okay.
Does Nika not remember having FD? FD would definitely make this a little faster.
No magic.
Well, I mean, you can still stab with the sword, which does a monumental amount of damage.
That is true.
If she's out of magic.
Alright, looks like Painapple is now heading in the direction of Graveyard. So this is where he does need to be.
Here we go. Is it healing? On Blue Warp? Ah, it's Oath. Damn!
Boring.
Boring.
I mean,
Right.
on the flip side, that literally does nothing for us right now, except maybe, hopefully, we don't need Mirror Shield, but... Oh, that was a big gilded chest on Icona Pillar.
Yep.
Day 3, check that chest. If it's a wallet, reset immediately.
Yeah, because then you have to say Blast Mass Lady again for that to be available.
Yeah,
Yep.
50-50, no mirror. It's all comes down to what the Wath in South Clocktown is. And if it's a wallet, we know.
If it's a
We know.
wallet, we know. If it's something ambiguous, be afraid.
And the fact that Nika got Gara mask off of
Oh,
Gothos.
Exactly at the right time not to get it. Let's-
Alright, Painapple is going to do Shiro.
Big chest.
There's
the
your
second
wallet.
wallet. Okay.
Okay, so that means it has to be Zoramask on South Clocktown.
Yeah.
Do you
Or something
See?
gross.
Yeah, that's true. It could still be just Letter to Cafe or something stupid. But yep, I think we can call that seed solved, question mark? Like, I'm not crazy, right? That's no mode.
Yeah? Wow.
It was a big chest.
Nika's side bombchu actually caught a target.
So the thing is, if it could be bait, and we're looking for a moon's tier.
Painapple definitely just used the keg to check Graveyard Grotto.
I would. In Nika's position, you really shouldn't chance that. There's a mountain deed. Considering Nika's in-game time, you probably shouldn't chance the mirror situation right now.
Yeah, she's gonna be waiting for Bomb Granny.
Because if it is mirror, then you don't have to do eggs. And considering the fact that she's got one bottle, that'd be pretty nice.
I'm trying to think what the absolute worst possible thing on Clocktown Central Pillar would be that would delay Zoramask. Because I would like to believe that one of the components from Matamaroma 2, like either Cafe Mask or Letter to Mama.
Yeah.
Chat's also pointing out Gibdo. Yeah, well, right side could just be rearing its ugly head again.
Alright, Painapple picking up Sonata. Gonna pick up Keaton Mask too.
If it's Gibdo, you know it's right side well.
Yeah, I mean, you know it's right side well, but at the same time, you don't want that to be your go mode in every MMR seed you race in your tournament, to be fair. But yeah, I think I'm still more inclined to believe Letter to Mama would be worse, because with Matamaroma 2, you still need Cafe Mask to check that. Don't mind Nika just running around in circles, waiting for the clock to pass.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Link is not Superman, so can't literally fly around the whole world to change the flow of time.
Like they're going to go immediately check Keaton Mask.
She's gonna blow up Sakon!
I mean,
Why not?
It saves a little bit of time to do it. Alright, bye-bye, Sakon.
Dark.
and Painapple is going to get ice arrows right here too. So this is actually going to put them on. Well, actually, wait. The only thing Painapple's missing right now is Garo, and that was on
Gossips.
Gossip Stones. Yeah, and
I don't know when they're going to route that in.
Yeah, we might need that if Gibdo doesn't show up on Clocktown Central Pillar.
Be tempted to just go in the grotto and make it night 3 for Nika.
Alright, I think Nika's just going to go ahead and go mode Snowhead Temple real quick.
If you detonate Sakon, you fail getting the mask, and And
Yeah,
she doesn't get
'cause-
her bombs back.
Yeah, because Cafe needs to see Sakon deliver the bomb bag to Curiosity Shop guy on night 2, I think, is when that happens. And he can't do that if Sakon is blown up.
I do believe both peaked all night mass purchase, yes.
Yes, they did both see it.
You lose Blast Mask if you do that, yes. I guess Nico is gonna go in the dungeon and then just double time to night 3. If it is just vanilla elegy here, then yeah,
Whoops.
this is a very fast seed, considering the situation.
I mean, we hit no mode at 112. I can safely say that's the fastest I've seen no mode.
I'm holding my breath for that big chest.
You think it's gonna be a fetch quest item or something, or bait?
Could be a cafe mask.
Yeah, Cafe Mask is the last thing you want to see on day 3. Anytime after day 1 pretty much is the last thing you want to see Cafe Mask on. To clarify with chat, we're fairly certain Zoramask is related to the South Clocktown Way of the Hero, because we haven't cleared it yet, and South Clocktown Central Pillar is a large gold chest.
Yeah.
So if it's Zora outright, then that's all she wrote. If it's a fetch quest item, we know it has to lead to Zoramask eventually.
If it's a fetch quest item, it may not lead to Zora Mask.
Could be a horrible, awful, terrible chain. Door mask is always required.
You absolutely can't open Great Bay Temple without it.
We're playing with vanilla remains, so yes, Zora Mask is required to enter Great Bay Temple.
And Ice Critter says halt.
Yeah, if it is just Zora and then Elegy is there should be more than enough time.
Yeah, because you definitely don't need 12 hours to complete 2 dungeons. Like, Stone Tower Temple Go mode is pretty fast.
Yeah.
You just have to invert after 10.
Alright, so yeah, we're not going to be seeing too much in the way of checks besides what we've already seen, and Nika's not
Yeah.
going to go too crazy about anything over here since this is a foolish dungeon otherwise.
Yep. The last foolish might not even matter at this point.
We're probably not even going to see not even going to see it.
Hook was inside Woodfall Temple in Dark Room.
Yes, it was in Darkroom.
Yeah, so Painapple is probably going to get it in a minute here.
We're gonna get a
Fortunately,
bomb bag here.
Unfortunately,
Ooh.
Painapple will not be in the position to get Mirror this cycle.
Yeah, because
And
Giants was on
If
Route
that's
2, right?
required,
Yeah.
that's gonna be really bad for him.
A lot of things are really bad. Not having Garu Mask. In particular. Zora in South Clocktown, and if Mirror has a song, that would mean that Nika is in go mode.
If it is eggs, Nika's in a bottle trouble thing. And I
Yeah.
think it really is the one bottle that we found.
Yeah.
That
All right, well, Nika's going to have a second boss kill under her belt in just a moment here.
Yep. Yeah, I was about to say FD strats. This
When
is
in
a
doubt,
really
FD.
cool strats. Put a bomb down, transform into FD, wait for Goat to be silly. Uh-oh, that bomb just kind of exploded, not on the right time.
was an early bomb pull.
Yeah, Nika's doing some prep work pulling out the hook shot, so yeah, she definitely is going for Clocktown next. Yeet!
Yeah, it's GG's for Goat.
On the flip side, Painapple's about to go and annihilate old Dawa.
The latest you can turn in Letter to Mama for Postman's Freedom is a little before 3 a.m. If you don't have Romani's mask, and if you have Romani's mask, you can do it a little bit later, provided that you actually talk to both of both the postman and Madame Aroma.
Very
PFE
fortunate
foolish.
exterior.
Thanks for that hit. That's totally
Little-
a That's totally a useful hit right there.
Little late game. We kind of already deduced that.
Oh, that mirror could be bait still, but I don't know.
Well, we're getting that central pillar, so moment of truth here. Are we just done already?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
That's seed solved, folks.
Alright.
Nika's effectively in go mode. She literally just needs to get 500 rupees for Mirror Shield, and then that's it.
Why can't I get a seed like this?
Yeah. For the record, Mizu rolled this.
Good job, Mizu.
Yeah, if mirrors required, this is pretty much over.
Yeah, this is GG's if mirror is required.
Even if Mirror's not required, the only...
Yeah.
It's basically just inconvenient to do one bottle eggs more than anything. Anytime those rupees want to cycle up to 500, by the way. There we go.
The burpees do take a while to cycle up.
I do have to say, unbelievably great routing by Nika. Especially getting Gara Mask and just everything else. It's been pretty flawless run in my eyes.
Indeed, yeah. Initially, Painapple going south first and doing Bank 1 seemed to work in his favor, with Nika having the issues on chess minigame. But, yeah, I think I agree with you that Garo Mask is definitely the big break for Nika here.
Well, Nika has not inverted. Are you wanting to finish this cycle or no?
I think as soon as final hours start, that's gonna remind her. And the bubble just decided, nah, never mind. I'm out.
This is my final hours music as well with the remix.
This is like an NES style remix, right?
Kinda, yeah.
If you're not gonna invert, you're gonna have to hit the gun out here.
You know what it is? Nika is probably gonna cycle reset anyway because she is because if this is not Elegy,
Is she banking on this not being Elegy?
I'm kind of guessing that.
I'm thinking this has to be Elegy.
Because I'm wondering if she's...
I mean, Zora Mask Way of the Hero could very well mean eggs, but it could very well just mean getting into Grave A Temple.
It literally just means Zora.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that can't be outright Way of the Hero is a song. If it's a song, then it has to lead to an important item. Yeah, sorry, Shiro. We don't need to heal you now.
I mean, if Nika does get healing, maybe she'll bless us with a Pamela check.
Doubt it.
Please, Nika.
It would be hilarious, though, if Pamela had a bottle. But I don't think that's going to happen, because this is lower brackets, so the loser of this match, unfortunately, does meet with a terrible fate and is knocked out. So I don't think we're going to be seeing any memeing when tournament life is on the line, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, rough. Painapple. Too tight of an angle.
A little bit, yeah. Definitely too tight.
Nika never even went and picked up double defense off of Swamp Title Deed.
She reset before she went.
Right,
checked.
right.
Oh, man. Got hit with the loading zone.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Nika. Nika.
Got some chair shenanigans from Migos. You hate when that happens.
I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright, is this over, chat? Is this Vanilla-G?
Vanilla-G, I love that term.
Yep. Nika's go mode. Light the beacons.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That was this. I think I would even. I would go so far as classifying this as a jet seed. Literally,
yeah.
that
is the nicest all night mask I've ever seen.
Like where was
generally
where was,
there's. Go ahead.
I just forgot. Where was Giant's Wallet again? Was it on Room Key or was it?
It was in the guest room.
Key, yeah.
Yeah, so it was on Room Key. So yeah, it was literally go to Woodfall Temple, get everything.
Yeah, go south, get everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
This is like very S2S with the progression here.
Yeah, Seedbot rolling an uncharacteristically generous S3 seed.
guys, I'm gonna be honest. When I sat down today at 10 p.m., I expected a 3.5-hour seed, but not having enough time to do anything after this. But it looks like I'm gonna have enough time to do something after this.
Yeah, it's rare Seedbot will roll these luxuries, but tonight was one of those nights. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there was like literally nothing in the east or west today. Besides Elegy on Egos, and that's literally it. And Captain's Hat in leading to Sonata. But that's it. That's all that was good in the west is songs.
Yeah, Graveyard was... It was just go Graveyard and then go behind Graveyard for progression. And go south.
And don't forget Gossip Stones.
Yeah.
To be fair, Gossip Stones is a long check for one item, so unless you can route it in particularly well, it's not something we see runners do all too commonly, but in Nika's case, it just paid out big time. And is gonna save her, extend her tournament life just that bit longer.
Nika routed everything pretty well. This was a splendidly run seed.
Indeed.
Hey Guppy, Gossips had Garrow and it was not hinted.
Yeah, and no sign of Gibdo.
Like... If that Garrow's required, that's actually like really obnoxious.
Yeah, the only thing that really slowed Nika down was that abysmal chess minigame RNG.
I'm definitely gonna ask her about that. How she felt about that.
Now, if Nika does want to keep the tournament going for her after this, she does have her work cut out for her because her next match will be versus whoever wins, I should say, Boo versus Keizo Bro.
Boo did take a tough loss recently. Morale might be a little bit down, so if they do face Boo...
Indeed, yeah, the win by Andrea. This is fantastic music, by the way, for GBT. Well, at least when
audio's
the
getting a little... Yeah, the emu's like a little crunchy right now.
For those who don't know, this is the Sunken Frigate music from Metroid Prime. Yeah, unfortunately, Painapple's getting baited into springtime, which makes sense, to be fair. You know, springtime...
It's not a bad play, and I mean, they're just not going to route in Gossips.
Like, yeah. I wouldn't even say that this... Like, this is... Honestly, I'd say it's a casino gossip seed. Like, if... Like, just did... If you do gossips, you literally win... Get under 2 hours in this seed, otherwise you... Unless if Gibdo is somewhere, and we haven't seen it, you're probably not going to have as good of a time finishing this one out.
Yeah. I shudder to imagine how this seed would have played out in a qualifier setting.
Nika's emulator struggling a little bit there. Still got the recoil though.
I think it's probably all the distortion effects from the water and stuff. I know this... I know emulators... I know Dolphin in particular tends to have a really hard time with distortion effects. Yeah, because as soon as that water jet disappeared, everything sorted itself out. So, yeah, it's definitely distortion effects. Honestly, this actually kind of really shows how relaxed I am that the seed didn't actually go so far downhill that it could have. Like, can you imagine if that wasn't Zoramask on Central Pillar?
Painapple picking up their second wallet. Unfortunately, wasn't able to save Bomb Granny this cycle.
Yeah, and it looks like he's also going to zip to Night 3 via Grandma here to get Zoramask. And unfortunately, this is just going to be no good because it's going to send him literally any which way looking for Icona access.
I mean, the bailout could be Gibdomask and maybe PFI, but
Could
I
be.
don't know.
He had a very rough early game. Just to keep it in mind for everybody, it's just everything after getting Deku, getting Gossips, and then getting Deku was probably the big thing that really helped out.
Yeah, it was looking good for Painapple initially because of the early Deku Mask and being able to route in Swamp a lot better and Deku Palace, but Nika just having all that trouble and routing in and Gossips afterwards, just Rando will Rando.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it came down to tonight.
Yeah, and as you said,
as she tweets out the song of Double Time.
Painapple don't shoot levers with light arrows. They don't drop anything. They're like one of the few enemies that don't do the standard drops for money or anything. Okay, now Nika's made it Night 3.
Made it Night 3 and inverted, so yeah, she's in good shape now.
Now, she did not go west from what we could tell.
no.
You know, Nika never set any foot in on Great Bay until Zoramask.
I mean, it was basically a north-south seed, and that was it.
Yeah. Cherish these while they appear, chat, because I assure you that this is not a common occurrence. I don't think that's gonna work. Also, lol, pens into memories on stage lights.
Yeah, Painapple has a wallet too.
He's gonna turn in the mountain title deed.
I think sub 2 is still on the table here.
Yeah, that's
roll it out.
Very, very likely that Nika subs 2. I'd be surprised that if she didn't at
Yeah, it
this
would be
point.
a catastrophic. You would have to get hit by fire keys climbing up the tower like 20 times.
Which I don't think is gonna happen.
Generally, seeds are not... I don't even say this is a good seed. I think that this is a pretty awful one. You don't do gossips. We're gonna find out. We're probably gonna find out whether or not that Garo is required once Mizu tells us the log.
Or Painapple finds it first.
Right.
And I think Painapple's about to go full clearing GBT here.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good play, it's a sound play, but...
Given what we know, it's just not going to work.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if Garo Mask is 2 stars, basically, that means it had to be the way in, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Now, if either mask is present, are they both 1 star in that case?
Yes.
Because I'm not familiar with like log interpretation and stuff.
Same.
If they're both present, then they're gonna be important or 1 star. 1 star just means it's important.
Well, there's a gilded chest right in the front of the dungeon.
Oh, there's the booster. Okay. All right.
Oh man.
Literally locked by Zoramask. See, even a fast seed a relatively fast seed. I mean, because again, the Gossips having Garo is terrible, but for a relatively quick seed like this, that there's still comedy to be had. Never gonna fault the game for that. Come on, bottle on Georg. Bottle on Georg. Oh. Disappointed.
Yep, getting a fairy. That's very reasonable considering. Honestly, this might be the only potential wall is if Gomez is a big butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. No owls west.
Yeah.
No owls west.
Good grief.
I remember having a seed where Bo was my go mode, so I had no owls on the north side of the game. So it is pretty funny.
Nice jump from Painapple there.
Yep.
Are you guaranteed to dive right there? Or do you actually have to hold A? Because if you hold A while walking off a ledge, you will automatically dive into the water.
I believe it just propels you forward into a dive. You don't have to hold anything.
Okay.
Now, as far as races to come beyond this point, folks, our next race will be actually another night race, Jess versus Spec. That race will be on Friday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern, so 1 a.m. Saturday morning for GMT. The Saturday race of Dat Lawson versus Vidya has been canceled. So that won't be taking place on Saturday. On the flip side, we are also having our weeklies resuming this Saturday as well. That will be at noon Eastern time.
Looks like Nika is uninverting now.
This makes sense because, again, Stone Tower Temple is a relatively fast go mode dungeon.
Yeah.
Now, Saturday will still have a brackets match race. That is going to be Cola versus Ecola versus Pixel Shake.
Yep. I am looking forward to commentating that.
Ooh, we
Oh.
may have just lost Painapple.
Interesting setup. Works. Okay.
No.
And Mizu, to answer your question, I don't think there's anything we need to worry about in the spoiler at this point. Actually, yes, there is. Where were the other 4 bottles would be very interesting, I think.
Okay, I will check out. But for Painapple, I guess they just closed their stream too soon.
That may be what's happened.
Yeah, because the race is finished right now.
Team never buy a shield.
And yeah, I think they closed the stream too soon, so they didn't let the race finish on restream. It's not that spoiler because I didn't say who win and who lose. So yeah, we'll switch audios. Won't be long. There you go. Sorry for. I didn't say anything. It's not a win, it's not a lose. I just said they closed their stream too soon. So, just for info.
Alright, well, in the meantime, yeah, Nika seems to be having no issues with Gomez at the moment. Literally nailing the rolls. Well done. This is pretty smooth Gomez fight, all things considering.
This is a...
Never mind.
Well, I was gonna say, this is an absolute clinic by Nika.
Ooh.
Oh, slice.
That's why she
fairy,
got the
though.
fairy.
Yeah.
Back up, fairy. F fairy in chat. F fairy in chat, everybody.
So, yeah, this fight in particular is the one that would potentially be an issue right now. All the other fights aren't a problem.
Yeah,
another magic drop. We're really lucky with the magic drops. Right,
yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, because of all, actually, and I think that's another thing I guess we can ask, where were the sword upgrades? I mean, GF sword specifically, I think we'll do at this point. But, yeah, because we've been on Kokiri's sword. Now, granted, Fast Seed, you're less liable to find sword upgrades, but even still, we've been on Kokiri the whole game. Literally, the only offensive upgrade we got was FD.
And then there's that was a big chest with that shield, so you don't have to do like any of the weird, like any of the backup routing, so you can literally just hookshot it. See, it's all kinds of nice.
How many sword upgrades in the pool? To answer a question, chat, there's 2, plus Great Fairy Sword itself, which is a separate item. There's 2 progressive swords.
Can this be a sub choose still? I have to have a pretty bad troll mode.
Yeah.
Troll mode.
With Fierce Steedy, yeah, this is sub 2.
To answer question, chat, we do not know where Gibdo was. We will have the spoiler read to us at the end of the race. Because we are very curious about this.
For what?
For Gibdo in particular, because we're wondering if Gossips was hard required, or if Gossips is hard required, or was there a bailout spot for Gibdo Mask that was just in a terrible location by comparison to Gossips, which, granted, there's not many, but even still.
Okay, I already have the info out, so I'm just waiting for the... Oh!
Let's wait for them to finish.
Indeed, yeah.
Painapple is on now.
Yep, just got him back.
But just went offline for me.
Yeah, me too. We're sorting it out, chat. Bear with. Nika definitely doing real good with these FD snipes here, though. Twin Mold being slightly uncooperative. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you, too. I'm Fierce Daily Link.
I will be your murderer for this evening.
There's the last hit. Oh no, for the first Twin Mold.
Yep.
I thought I heard the music cut out, and I thought that was the end of the fight.
She just needs one hit on blue. One hit, yeah.
Yeah, Nika had... That was, all things considering, that was a very solid Twin Mold.
Yeah, this is sub 2. Just, if anybody's wondering, this is a sub 2.
Is anybody sub 2 in brackets yet? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
100%. Barring a major screw up, which is not going to happen. I don't think anyway.
Mask.
I thought it was another shield for a second.
Yeah, that was Stone Mask.
So yeah, Nika's just going to stock up on some supplies. Never mind.
You can get magic up right over here.
They want the sub 2. They're gunning for the moon. Plus, you got magic jars up on top of the tower, so. And one in the boss arena.
Wow, Nika's just going for it. I mean, yeah, there's magic here. Fair. All right, Nika yeets up to the moon, courtesy of Quality of Life Randomizer convenience. No 3-minute cutscene or so.
It's a 5-minute cutscene, if anybody's wondering.
5 minutes. Good grief.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great cutscene, but not when you're in a race and your tournament life and you're fighting for your tournament life here. Because then you just spend those 5 minutes sweating buckets.
How long is Lax again? Roughly nearly the same length, or still like 5 minutes long, really. Lax's in Ocarina of Time is like 7 minutes if you're playing on the English version.
Alright, Nika versus Mask Blight Majora. Round 1, fight.
Because Ocarina of Time, the English version of Ocarina of Time, it text scrolls one character at a time, and with the English language, it's so slow.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta learn about those, as chat points out, gotta learn about those shiny triangles again. Alright, next up is Incarnation for Nika. So far, not in too much trouble.
Those remains could be an issue.
Yeah, if it were... Personally, I would get rid of those. So that way I could just go... Majora just performed Chaos Control there. Definitely 1 pixel, 1 frame sidestepped around one of those shots. Insert Dragon Ball Z teleportation sound.
Oh, Majora was Ganon all along.
Ganon just takes off the mask. Hey, guys. Oh, of course. Ganondorf, you know, pops in at the last second.
GG.
What an unbelievably run seed. Unbelievable.
Indeed. Nika's
Wow.
finishing time is going to clock in at 1:57.23. Nika, GG, congratulations.
Wow. That was a spectacle to behold, guys, my co-commentators.
Indeed.
The best run seed in brackets so far.
What happened at the beginning? That is ridiculous right there. Oh my goodness. That first hour was definitely a rough one to play.
Oh, yeah.
At least from what it looked like.
All right, and Nika will be joining us for an interview. Painapple will not.
I don't blame Painapple, but I do have to say, Painapple, don't hang your head. You ran very, very well.
Indeed. Especially unseating Ace Slayer, knocking out Ace Slayer from the tournament. That has to feel pretty good.
Yep. 1 and 2 is certainly better than 0 and 2, so don't hang your head at all.
Alright, Mizu, if you're here, can we just know right away? I kind of want to just know right away.
It was all required.
Oh yeah.
This is probably one of the worst seeds I've seen in a while. Then, wow.
We could probably drag in Nika at this point if she's ready.
The Gibdo mask was in Igor chess room.
Oh my goodness.
Stone Tower Temple.
So it was all required at that point.
Hard required gossips.
Yep.
Yeah, that's unreal.
Yeah, that's literally a gossips casino. Literally a gossips casino.
Yeah, we definitely have some very big questions for Nika tonight because, so much happened that just worked out, and some things that didn't, that still gave the audience a nice good laugh.
Yeah.
GG.
Nika, GG.
GG.
Hello.
Nika, congratulations on a sub-2 for an S3 bracket seed.
I'd say congrats on hitting the jackpot because apparently it was hard required for you to do gossips.
I heard.
Yeah, so yeah, this seed could have gone so far downhill because Painapple was considerably ahead of you in getting Deku Mask and routing Swamp earlier because he went for Bank 1 immediately. But on top of that, you were quite literally getting rickrolled by chess minigame.
Yeah.
Oh wait, my music was playing temporarily. Oh thank God! I was just hoping people would know. I was just hoping people would know. I'm never going to give you what was playing during that specifically. That's like all I care about then.
Yeah,
It was good today.
We switched over to your music because you had an interesting select file menu music that everybody wanted to hear.
That's fair.
But yeah, you routed in Bank 1 and Bank 2, and you also routed in Gossip Stones, which ended up to be... I gotta say, this is one of the most flawless seeds I've seen run. Good job. Very good job.
Thank you.
I would honestly think Painapple would not finish that for at least an hour because it was just gossips. That's just terrible.
Yeah, gossip is the thing. I've had a few seeds where I required gossips. One of them actually was hinted, but the hints are in the worst possible locations as well.
Oh really?
Just rushing gossips. I'm like, I can do this. It's on the way. I'll do it, and that just puts me far ahead of everyone else.
All right, so Mizu, we have the other thing we were hoping Mizu can reveal in the spoiler log is so we knew about 2 bottles. The one you got was Taurus Center. The one you missed was actually the only logical bottle we've ever seen, which was Deku Playground.
Mm-hmm.
And we're very curious to know where the other 4 were hiding. Now, granted, it didn't end up being the biggest issue in the universe since Eggs was healing and it wasn't required, but even still, it was definitely hanging on our minds the entire race.
Okay, won't be long.
Offense could have also been a little better because the only offensive upgrade we got the entire day was FD.
Oh, no. What was Way the Hero in East Clocktown?
It was the...
It was Captain's Hat.
Yeah.
Where was that again?
Matamaroma.
Matamaroma.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and that led to Sonata, which pretty much led to literally everything necessary for Go mode at that point.
Tell me about it.
Okay, I have the intel about the bottles. You had 1 bottles on the trade for the Monsteer.
Oh my gosh.
The Moonsteer was in Great Bay Temple's entrance.
Oh, man.
You had Pirate Fortress Interior.
Okay. Well, that wasn't ruled out as... That wasn't foolish. So, kind of.
Icana Pillar in the castle.
Ooh, that's an interesting spot.
And you had Stone Tower map chess.
Wow, so those are late.
That's what happens.
Also, I did check what Pamela had today, and it was the Bomber notebook.
Okay, that's funny. That's funny.
What are the sword upgrades as well?
Oh, I will check.
And Great Fairy Sword.
Yeah, because that was something that both of you were having some trouble with. The Dodongos were giving some trouble. Gomez almost gave you an issue, Nika, but you very wisely picked up a fairy out of Great Bay Temple.
Okay, we had a sword in Stone Tower Temple basement and on the ledge.
Of course.
Great Fairy Sword was on Snowhead Temple Bridge chest.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's rude. Everybody waltzed right by that.
And the other sword was Biobaba.
Biobaba, okay.
So close yet so far.
Foolish Great Fairy Sword. You hate to see it.
Yep.
Video to answer your question, probably a smoothie.
A smoothie, okay.
Oh, it sounds
Yeah.
pretty good. It's 11 p.m. for me, so...
Yeah, it just hit midnight for me, and I
Same.
actually have stuff to do. I thought this was going to be like 3 hours seed.
Me too.
Meanwhile, here I am laughing at 2:11 p.m.
Well, I guess it was a kind seed for late people.
Yeah, it really just came down to that gossips routing, because that literally did save, like, possibly an hour or so in this seed tonight.
Yes, it definitely did.
Yeah, because if we were going all over the place looking for... well, thankfully, it was blocking Icona access. So at least one entire region is locked out, but even still, it's only one entire region.
Not to mention with Stone Tower Temple and how many checks it has, how to put it, it locks... It helps you dramatically with how much it does lock.
Indeed. Shoutouts, by the way, we're seeing Blast Mask on your playback. Shoutouts, by the way, to blasting away Sakon to get the mirror shield.
Yeah.
We had some good we had a good laugh with that.
Earlier as well, after I finished my first cycle, I went back and got the red potion. The idea was after I finished Woodfall Temple to go heal Kotake and then do Bone Archery for the bomb bag. Didn't have to do that.
Nope.
Nope.
The bomb bags were scaring us for a little bit because we had one on Boat Archery and Blast Mask on Dampe, and Dampe was available pretty early, courtesy of that Captain's Hat and bow. But even still, the bomb bags were scaring us a little bit. But yeah, one just fell on your lap in Woodfall Temple, and then that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember something else that went down. I just can't remember what it was.
Pretty straightforward most of the
Oh,
time.
another thing I noticed. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
That's okay, good.
Great Bay Temple absolutely lagged for me. My God.
It did. We did notice that. I think
Crunchy.
it's you're playing on emulator. You're playing on emulator, right? Yeah.
On Dolphin, yeah, it has to do with the
Dolphin.
custom music specifically.
Really?
Because custom music can cause some lag.
I thought it had to do with all the distortion effects from the water, because I know playing Metroid Prime 2 myself that Dolphin hates distortion effects.
That could be another thing as well.
But dolphin love water. Why they don't like the
I know,
water
right?
temple?
You would think it would go
Anyway.
hand in hand.
Honestly, it's very fitting you mentioned Metroid Prime because the music I was playing in there was from Metroid Prime. It was
Yeah, it
the
was playing-
Sunken Frigate Orphan.
Exactly. Well, that all being said, I don't think I have any other pieces than congratulations on only getting rickrolled by chess minigame and not the entire rest of the seed.
Yeah. Congrats on the first sub to season 3 in brackets.
Thank you.
So, any final word?
I'm tapped out.
Not by me.
Was the bow also required off of Kume? Was it just hard required for that bow?
Oh yeah, we never saw the other two quivers.
I can check.
I was assuming it was at this point.
I mean, you literally didn't even have to set foot in Great Bay besides finishing Great Bay Temple. That's it. Which is, it's very rare we get that kind of luxury.
We had a bow in the Zoe Grotto, and the other bow was Secret Shrine Grotto. So
So,
Oh,
Yeah.
so
kind of
only one
yikes.
was locked. Yeah, so only one was bow locked.
One was bow locked, one was bomb locked.
Nah, they were both. No, they were both.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're both locked.
both bow locked.
anyway, I want to thank the racer. They did an amazing job. What a scene! GG both of you. So go follow Painapple and retronika. Also, I want to thank the commentator we had. So we had Captain ND13, Skygoro, and Fox. Thanks the three of you.
It's fun.
Always a pleasure.
Also-
Especially for crazy comedic seeds like this.
I wanted to thank the heroes in the dark, the trackers. We had Baseball and Neuro Insurgent. Thank you both of you for being here. Hello.
Hi. Can I say a quick thing? I was signed up to do this restream, but I got my schedule mixed up and there was a SGL race I had to do. So thank you so much, Mizu, for taking over on short notice. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the restream. You're the best. You're the best.
Thanks,
and for
Mizu.
and for
Thank
jetting the rare jet.
Thank you. So I hope you did enjoy the seed and the race and the time in the chat with us. And we will see you soon. Tomorrow, I guess. See if I remember correctly.
Yep, 9 p.m.
So 9 p.m. tomorrow. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye.